Hello and welcome to another JNMG video. I am your host JonNario, and today it is another how to complete this event. This time it is the Mount Parade of 2019, which will be available from April the 9th all the way to April the 22nd, or 2 weeks for short. Before I start talking about the step, and there are two things that I would like to mention. Number one is that this week is double star bar. Seeing that this and next week will show you the event in the welcome screen instead of the weekly bonus, and I will post a video showing you what is going to be this week and next week's weekly bonus. As I told you, this week it is double star bar. Same goes with number two. Number two is going to be the weekly Chaos Chest rotation item. Why not showcase it if I'm already right here? This is this week's Chaos Chest item. It's a mount as you're seeing on screen. It gives 50 mastery points, and here are the materials that you need to craft it. Same thing, I'll do this next week alongside the weekly bonus, so look forward to that one next Tuesday. With that being said, the minimum requirement to complete this event is being able to enter Geo Topside, which is Uber 8 or 5000 power rank or above. So make sure to get to 5000 power rank if you're willing to do this event. Nevertheless, this event is extremely tedious and can take a while to do. So be patient because this requires a lot of grinding. Anyways, let's start with step 1. Step 1, defeat 25 3-star dungeons. Yep, what a way to start the event. So, you need to complete 25 3-star dungeons. Any 3-star will count. So that includes Shadow Towers and 3-star bosses in 5-star dungeons. If you can do 5-star dungeons quickly, then this is probably the best way to do it, since there's a lot of 5-star dungeons and there's also a lot of 3-star dungeons as well. But if you want to do Shadow Towers, then do it, since there's one 3-star in every Shadow Arena or Shadow Dungeon, and not to mention the Shadow Titan counts as a 3-star as well. Anyways, completing 25 3-star dungeons will grant you the Super Mount Stash, which will give you a Corgi, Meowth, Adventure or Rat mount that you don't have. So if you're missing a lot of this, then this is a free 50 mastery points. Step 2. Check the Mount Taming Bench. So if you didn't know, there's a crafting bench called the Mount Taming Bench, which is this bench right here. You can craft this table in the Builder's Crafting Table, and it is pretty cheap to get. And also, most clubs already have it, so just open it and that's it. Doing this will grant you 10 Chaos Chests, which is very good for something that can literally be done in 1 second. Step 3. Collect 100 sunlight bulbs. Before you start collecting sunlight bulbs, you can actually buy this from the marketplace or trading post. So if you want to complete this step in one go, then you have that as an option. The other way that you can obtain this is by going into the Peaceful Hills biome. I would recommend any portal besides the Novice portal, since for some reason the Peaceful Hills in the Novice world doesn't seem to spawn any sunlight bulbs. Anyways, go find this flower light dungeons in the Peaceful Hills, and those will have sunlight bulbs. One dungeon should be more than enough to complete this step, and completing this step will grant you a Builder Superior Focus, which is a gold tier augmenting item, which is very good. Step 4. Yeah, defeat 25 more 3-star dungeons. Like,
why you bully me?
It's honestly kind of ridiculous. 25 3-star again? So yes, you do the same thing as you did in step 1. Shadow Towers, Geo Topside, whatever you did to complete step 1, and if you complete this step, it will grant you 25 crystalline cores, which can be a good reward, but at this point, a lot of people might hate themselves for doing so many 3-star dungeons. Step 5, and this is personally the worst step due to being solely based on RNG. Collect 5 Chaos Chests. Yeah, before you say, what about the store, does that count? Nope, tried it and didn't work. So you have to grind dungeons until you get 5 Chaos Chests to drop. Luckily, if you're doing this on a loot day, then maybe you can get this step done quicker. But this alone took me roughly 1.5 hours to complete, in doing non-stop UA topside dungeons with a really high movement speed Neon Ninja, as you're seeing on screen. So pray to everything that is RNG, because you will definitely need it. Anyways, completing this hell of a step will grant you 34 fragments. Like, why? That's like nothing considering the time it takes to do this step. And the last step, step 6, defeat 10 5-star dungeons. Yes, more dungeons. So you can imagine that what type of grind you have to do to complete this event. But This step you need to be in Uber 8 or higher to enter, since the only way to complete 5-star dungeons is doing them on Geo top side. Anyways, completing 10 5-star dungeons, you have to complete all 5 objectives to count as one. And once you're done with all 10 of them, you will finish this event and you will get the mount Rolly Corgi, which is a rolling dog mount. Yeah, it's kind of weird. But anyways, this mount will give you 50 mastery points, which is okay for most players and good for mastery farmers like myself. And that's it. Overall, this is one of the most grindy events that you will ever do. I did say that I prefer the event to be grindy rather than last event, which was mostly waiting. But even for me, who speed farmed this event, it still took me 3 hours to complete. And that is moving for the most part with high movement speed Neon Ninja. I'll say this. Be patient on this event. This will take you a long time to do. So take your time because you have 2 weeks to do it. And anyways, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you're thinking of this event in the comments below. And leave a like if you want to help the channel grow. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And that is all for today. Once again, thank you for watching and I hope to see you next time. Take care and keep on hunting. And why this event sucks so much. See ya.